Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Colossal Customs coming back at you again with another custom G.I. Joe classified Vamp. Um, I got this. I found this online. It was Humvee. Let me see. It was. I don't know the name brand. It says Toy Century. I don't know if you can see that. 2003 Toy Century IND. I don't know, made in China. It had buttons here for lights and sounds. It had a light bar on top or whatever. I took that off. You'll be able to see more pictures of my progress through my page that I'll put a link down below. But yeah, again, still going with this G.I. Joe classified wave. I wanted to make a Vamp. It does scale pretty okay. It is a scale just a bit too small for the classified figures. Like, you can make it work with some perspective shots. I do very amateur ACBA and figure photography, but this is just fun, man. I really, really like this a lot. As you can see, I got Duke here, and he just slides in real nice and easy. Oh, scratch that. Hold on. So yeah, and you can put his hands on the wheel and all that. I'm not too wild about this roll bar here. It is my first time working with styrene. I just wanted to try something different, but I think like I said, for my first time working with styrene, I think it came out okay. But the cool thing is, if you look at it straight ahead, his head does clear. So versus like my combat Jeep where the bars were in the way and I had to keep cutting. Any other vehicle would have their roll cage inside the cab, but it just wasn't going to work because if it was in the cab, it would have been on his collarbone. So that wasn't going to work. Yeah, it was I don't know, maybe it scales at like 11.5 inches long. And it was like maybe 5.5 wide by like 5.5 or 5 and something quarter, 3/4 tall or some shit. I can't remember. But of course, I can't find my ruler right now. Oh, here it is. Sorry. Let me see. So it measures about, yeah, it's about 11.5 inches, maybe 12 inches long. It was about 5 3/4 tall with the red light that was on top, and then it is just about maybe 5 7/8, 5 3/4. Sorry, about 5 3/4 wide. So I added some stuff to it. I always thought the Vamp was a cool vehicle, so I just decided I wanted to make one of my own. But yeah, like I said, I added some stuff to it. Again, it's my first time working with styrene. I made it dirty, as you can see, because ain't no one having a Vamp in neutral or just having it on the parking lot. You're gonna go do some off-road and shit in here. You know what I mean? And here you can see the inside of the dashboard and center console. I painted the screens blue. And then it does have a spare tire and brake lights because you need those. It's always good to have. Has two, I guess, fire extinguishers. I don't know. I took them off when I did all the modifications and I glued them back on. And then I took off this wire, or I added this wire mesh here just to give it some more bit of detail on both sides. You can see it here, and you can see it back here. I added this turret. It came from some 3 3/4 inch tank that I had laying around, and I think it just obviously it's not exactly true to the classic Vamp, but you know, they've had multiple versions and you always hear everyone doing customs of them, so it was just my turn to do a custom Vamp. I got this pickaxe from Fortnite. On the original Vamp there was a shovel on, I think, on the passenger side fender, over the passenger side front wheel. So I figured this would be a little Easter egg to that. And that just clips in there like that. The turret does move side to side, but I'm just going to keep it straightforward. It's got the grill guard with the winch not working, but that's all right though. This missile launcher. Oh shit! This missile launcher was from Leonard Toys, some third party or whatnot, Army toy company. You can usually find their stuff at Walmart or some shit. But I found it online on eBay for a few bucks. Painted it up. I actually had to break it because with the way that this little detail is right here, it was facing the other way, and the launchers were upside down. So I had to break it, separate it, and then do some configuring inside. Oh shit! Do some configuration inside here, right there, and then I glued it all back together. Just added some plastic rivets. That's what these circles are right here, just plastic rivets on both sides. You could take the spare tire off. There's nothing behind there, but it does move. I mean, and you can. I just added some screws in there. You can see it. Oh shit! Get out of the way, dude. Yeah, you can see both screws there. So like I said, it did have lights and sounds or whatnot. Look at Duke out here. It did have lights and sounds and whatnot, but I did not. Well, I knew I wasn't going to use them, so I had decided to. I had to cut the little compartment all the way out on the bottom, so you can see the square piece of styrene there. So I glued it here on the bottom, and then I glued another piece on top on the inside for the floorboard. And then you can see, let me see, can you see? There we go. You can see there's a couple pieces in there as well. So this piece here, it was just like I don't know. I just started adding layers. You know, everything's on there with super glue gel. So this whole piece right here for the whole floorboard, I had to cut it out because this is where the speaker was, where you can see it there. I had to cut that out so this can fit in there good. And then I put just a piece here, and I just added a couple more pieces just to make it, 3D, make it come up or whatnot. I took it apart multiple times, but I didn't want to keep doing that. Let me see. I can get a better look at all the dashboard. Steering wheel does rotate. Some of y'all might say, why didn't I paint the console or the turret or something? I was thinking about it, but then I figure it really brings out everything a little bit more, it just the colors pop a little bit more because you got the missiles and you got the seats and you got the dash and center console, brush guard, and then the turret, all one color. I dirtied up, like I do all my vehicles. I dirtied up, make it look like some mud, like it's been mudding or something. I painted the rims a different color, all 5 rims. And then, added some dirt to them or whatnot. And again, going with the classic Vamp, I wanted to put this little black trim here, all the way around on both sides. What I did here was, you can see a hole right here, right there in the back. And what that is for is you can take the seat out. Let me see if I can. You can take the seat out on both sides. And I put a peg in there. So now if you have a figure who's a little bit longer, who's a taller figure, can fit in there. I do have some other pictures of, let me see if I can actually grab them real quick. So I have, who's this? It's Roadblock version 2 from the G.I. Joe line, but I'm going to use him as heavy duty because again, I cannot get enough of this line. I think it's a great line. But yeah, he's a little bit more snug on the driver's seat. He works better in the passenger seat, but he does fit. There we go. A little snug, but he does fit. But yeah, I mean, that's really about it. These missiles here, they do, the turret, the launcher does rotate up and down, and the missiles do come out. All 4 of them do or whatnot. And that's really just about it. They're a little bit loose in there, so they're not going to be all straight or whatever the hell. But that's all right though. So yeah, I painted it up, hit it with some sealer a couple times, and that's really just about it. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm gonna keep this for my own collection. I tried to look again to see what this Hummer was from, what toy line, and I couldn't find it. So I'm googling a lot of stuff just to see. But now you can see I dirtied up the wheels and painted the rims as well. But yeah, I mean, it's just another. I mean, it's a Vamp. Who doesn't want a Vamp? Anybody who collects GI Joes, I think everyone has and/or wants a Vamp in their collection. So I'm happy with it. When you get the fuel, the gas cap right there. But yeah. So that's that. Like I said, both, and then you can put a little extra storage. Let me see. You can do a little extra storage in the back. It's hard to see, but it's a big guy one. So if you need to store anything in the back there, you can do that as well. See that? Plenty of room. Just throw shit. Or I can probably stick a Cobra Trooper back there all bound up or something. Let me see if I can. Let me see if it fits. Yeah, I bet if I had the seats moved up. Yeah, there he goes. I bet if I have the seats moved up even more, he can fit in there like they just beat his ass or something. And now it looks like some mafia type shit. Because he ain't getting out. Obviously, I'm going to take all the weapons off of him first. But yeah, man. So that's that. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, and I guess subscribe. Just give me a shot. Let me know what you think. I'm happy with it. I like it a lot. And it's going to go good next to my combat Jeep. Let me pull it up here. Here we go. So now, another Jeep to the arsenal collection of the Joes. There it is. Bam. Both in the same color. The Jeep is a little, I guess they're both, I dirted them up both, but it's whatever. Either way, that's it, man. Let me know what you think. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you on the next one.